And
Brandon,
we're starting.
What's the coolest trailer we ever built?
You're looking at it. We got a 1953 Silver Street Clipper. Got the center tube chassis. And this one we saved the actual tube because it's about almost a 1/4 inch thick steel. And the rest of the chassis was scrapped, and we designed and built the rest of these just so that we could do all undermount water tanks. So we got a fresh and a gray water tank underneath this where originally they did. So you can see that it's shiny as hell. So we spent, I think we've got about 150 hours into this thing, shining her up, pulled all the windows apart and gasket screens, stainless steel hardware throughout. And you can also see on this side, there's no cutout for a water heater. We got a hot rod pipe coming out the side. We have an instant water heater inside. This little guy is pretty nice, kind of seamless with the side of the trailer. And your sneaky feet. You're able to retain the original Clipper sticker from the factory. It's hard to see, but it says Silver Streak on there. Well, before we go inside, you'll notice that there are 0 windows on this side. The entire service window that opens up to the roof line all the way down to the wheel wells. So we'll get this guy opened up in a minute.
So what's this thing look like on the inside?
Meant to be a indoor-outdoor kind of space, so obviously this is our main feature. This is the showcase of the entire trailer. Intentionally made to come up to the ceiling line so we could get as much of the vistas as possible. The location of this trailer is down in Escalante, Utah, so where the clients live is all super spectacular. We used 1/8 inch wall, 1.5 inch square tube. We also wanted to make sure there was no torsion issues, so we actually brought the same structure across the entire ceiling with supports that come down the side and tie into the frame. Electronic actuator arms, open and close this thing. The switch is down under here. We didn't put a limit switch on there intentionally so that people have to hold this down the entire time. In case there's anything from a branch to a small child in the way, you have the option to stop it. Keys.
All right.
We even cast our own mounting arms. Just a little piece of art there. Kind of set it off. On the door itself, you see a series of lights, which is also got their own controls. And these are adjustable, so depending on the location of the door being opened, you can not have them in your eyes. You can shine them down on this bar on the exterior. Once the door is open, you're able to pop down onto these arms. And you have a standard bar height bar stool set up right here. Perfect. So on the inside, you can see it's pretty open. See and feel the shape of the trailer. It doesn't get cluttered. There's not a bathroom in this unit. This is more of a entertainment style trailer. Large galley, large serving area. The area in the back is kind of a convertible area. You can set up an extra table here, couch that transforms into a queen size bed. It's got a desk right here. It has a couple latches on the bottom. Pops out of the way so that you actually have some more space. Some more space in the back with some cubbies, a little hidden area underneath. Stow away some stuff. Countertops are all Starion, solid surface. Contrast all the walnut cabinetry real nice. Marmoleum sheet good floor. We got some blue tweed fabric up front. Our upholstery guy killed it. It's kind of a complicated shape to put together. Nice tight stitching fabric. Hand bent all this solid hardwood. We bent all these in-house. This is kind of hiding some electronics with some false fronts back here. Our dual 6-volt AGM batteries for 224 amp hours in here. One of the cool things that's kind of hidden right here, an air conditioner. This is made by Dometic. It's called the Cool Cat. With an old trailer like this to kind of keep the aesthetics and keep stuff off the roof. You also have your weight more low centered. This unit sits inside, exhaust right here, down through the bottom of the trailer. And this is where it blows the cold air out. Yeah, we've got a series of lights in here that we all put on dimmers. You can see kind of some cool mood lighting if you need to. They're also all on zones. You can turn on any part of the trailer. I think we've got a total of 5 zones in here. Right underneath the sink, we've got a super cool command center. Heating blankets for the gray and fresh water. On the right side, this powers the water heater. And this guy has your water pump, battery readout, fresh and gray display. And then in the center, we have a battery override switch. And the reason we have this is because we have an automatic battery kill switch in here that will kill the batteries at 11.9 volts. That way we don't destroy the battery. Because we have electronic actuator arms that pull the service window open, if everything dies, you can hit this override switch, still be able to close your service window or power some lights temporarily and have some extra juice without hurting the cells. Space. This actually is a false wall that houses the water pump and accumulator. So you don't have to look at it, but you can access it if there's any issues super quick. Tons of storage as you move down on soft close hinges. Super awesome RV slides, dovetailed 3/8 pre-finished birch, super solid. Down here at the end, microwave, when you slide it out, you've got some hidden storage in the background. This whole feature. On this side, you get a couple things. Slide out garbage can, and then this is the control switch for the service door window. Tons more storage throughout. Here you have a 12-volt isotherm fridge freezer combo. Super cool. It's under counter, so you don't have this giant tall thing blocking space. Super efficient, super low draw. Once it's up to operating temperature, it barely pulls juice. Right here we got a TV. It's kind of slick. Little pull tab. This guy pops out. Viewing pleasure from the front, outside, around the back. A couple little features in the back here, which is control for both the furnace and the air conditioner. So you just turn this on, it controls either depending on what you need. These little perf marks, that's a little breathing area for the gas furnace. The areas where the furnace blows out, some custom made grills. If you're not searching for them, we used Ocean Air because they kind of die into the trailer. These guys kind of set up nice and tight to the body, but they have some great coverage.
Let's see here, what'd you forget?
Up here we have a series of fantastic vents just to circulate the air. We made all these little surrounds so we don't have these big plastic units on there.
Any final thoughts there, Brandon? The next build.
It's gonna be hard to top this one. Yeah. Luckily, we had a super cool client that allowed both their vision, our vision, and creativity to kind of combine to produce one super unique, awesome trailer. You're going to be able to walk into this thing in 50 years and not go, oh, that's so nice. 2020 look. This thing has got a look, style, and feel. It's going to last for centuries. So, big props to the crew in the shop, and thanks to the customers to let us design and build such a cool trailer.
Yeah, there you go. It's all about the next job.